What's cracking, guys? Today I have a very special video dedicated to a late now Stanley because I wanted to do something just a little bit extra special, and this kind of gave me a good reason to not only honor Stanley but also talk about Spider-Man, and specifically an anime-inspired Spider-Man. Now, we all know that Spider-Man is a huge franchise within the Marvel Universe, and there has been many different spin-offs and many different Spider-Mans, Spider-Women, Spider-Things. Like, honestly, there's so many Spider-Man. But this one is a little bit special because I don't know if you guys know about this, but there is a new movie coming out called Spider-Man Into the Spider-Verse coming out in December. And it sparked a lot of interest when a certain character appeared that nobody expected. And I'm not talking about that weird little pig thing. I mean, nobody expected that too. That was a bit weird. But that was this kawaii anime girl just coming out of nowhere and is apparently a Spider-Man. Like, what? How can cute girl be Spider-Man? I mean, that's like Japan in a nutshell. Like, cute girls can be anything in Japan, at least in terms of anime. But yeah, she sparked a lot of interest, and the fact of the matter is that she also has a mech, kind of that looked like Diva from Overwatch. Very similar, very sassy, and it was cute. And a lot of people were going, wait a minute, who the heck is this? Well, it turns out this character was named Peni Parker. That's right, she has the famous Parker last name. And her first appearance was The Edge of the Spider-Verse, issue number 5. It starts off with a big, massive explosion over the city, and where you see a vital signs go to 0. And that is where Penny's father had died tragically in an explosion of the spider suit. That's right, like all good anime protagonists, the parents have to immediately be dead. You got me. That's how all good stories start, man, right? Has to be some orphan or something that goes wrong, and then that way they're enabled to do all sorts of superhero things. The interesting thing about this, though, is that the suit is called SP//DR, or you could just call it the spider suit. You see what I'm getting at there? It's quite hysterical. Well, anyway, it continues on with the typical Aunt May and Uncle Ben adopting poor Penny and telling her that her father is dead. And the only way that they're able to continue on the spider legacy is if Penny inherits the suit, because it has to be their genetic code. And it has to also bite her in order to do it. The kind of messed up thing here is just like, you know what, we already released it in this room, by the way. You don't really have a choice. This thing's just going to bite you. You're gonna inherit this suit. Naturally, I'd be freaking about this too, but you know what? They just hold hands and let the thing bite her. Like any good foster parents. You know what? This seemed a little bit forced. I'm not sure how I feel about this, but you know, anime, just tragic things happen all the time, I guess. Anyway, skipping to 5 years later, you get Mysterio, who is attacking the city. And you know, guess who's going to go and save them all? You guessed it. Peni Parker. But the difference here is now she is in the spider suit that looks very much like a Neon Genesis Evangelion suit, which was directly inspired by this. Alright, this whole entire comic was inspired by Evangelion, and it's why it draws lots of parallels to it. In fact, there's various references inside that I will show you. But anyway, the weird thing about this is it's responding to the calls, but somehow it's able to web sling around in this giant mecha suit around the city. Like, that's crazy. Alright, a giant web slinging robot. That is just absurd. But anyway, she breaks into the lair and then starts smashing some stuff up. Very typical, cool, anime-ish style. Another thing to note is that there is actually a command center for the spider suit here. Interestingly enough, they're kind of like Evangelion. But you know, like, I'm just just drawing the parallels here. So like Aunt May and Uncle Ben are supervising her the entire time she's in that suit. But regardless, she gets in there and she smashes Mysterio, whose main thing that he was upset about is just wait for it. Just wait for it. Did you ever get that mix disc I made? He just wanted her to listen to his mixtape. He just wanted the girl to listen to his mixtape. Woman, do you understand the importance of hot mixtapes now? My God. But anyway, that's the end of the spider suit right there. It goes back into her classroom, where you may notice some interesting characters going on in the background here, referencing some animes. I don't know, like, maybe that character looks very much like a certain character from Evangelion, and hey, that character looks something like very much from Temperature Girl Lagarde. More mecha animes in there. But anyway, the weirdest thing about all this is the fact that this spider suit is like the spider that kind of follows her around, even to class. I mean, wouldn't you find that a little bit weird, seeing this big old nasty red spider just on her arm all the time, that's on the suit? I never really kind of got over that. Is it the suit, or is it a spider? Does it transform into her suit? Is it like a mecha transforming spider? I don't know. But anyway, some guy from the Spider-Verse comes and tells her about bad things are happening. She's excused from her class, and now this is where you see more references to anime people here. I mean, this doesn't give it away here, you know, with Rei or Shinji in the background. Like, at this point, it's pretty much very blatant. And so a good size reference is to show you how massive this mech is. Look how enormous that mecha is compared to that man she was next to before. Absolutely massive, and they're going out to fight crime yet again. And the crime is quite interesting here because you may notice, I don't know, maybe some Ghost in a Shell characters. I'm just gonna throw that out there. More anime references that they just like throwing in. And so they beat them all up, typical, you know, heroic fashion. But as they're about to get home, she is now getting ambushed by more people from the Spider-Verse. Hence, you know, the Spider-Verse movie coming out here, where she learns that people are going out for her, like, officially right here. And yes, that is a pig Spider-Man. That is indeed a Porker Spider-Pig. I don't know, man. And there it ends with them jumping out to save the Spider-Verse, and that's the end of that, at least for that issue of the comic. So yeah, I think the Evangelion-inspired Spider-Man is pretty cool. I like Penny, and I hope to see more of it. Like, I hope her character blows up a little more with the movie that's coming out very shortly this holiday season. And it's cool to actually see anime now influencing Western comics, you know, like the manga and Western comics coming together to form something kind of cool and beautiful. I mean, anime and Spider-Man, those are like two great franchises that I really like, and combining them together, it just makes it even better. Now, the stories do go on, but I'm not going to show much more of it. However, there is, of course, a Venom unit that pops up a little bit later, and, you know, it does go berserk, like in Evangelion, and absorb some people and do some eating. So, like, there is even more references and things to come, and it's just kind of cool and neat. But yeah, obviously, it's inspired many different memes from it too, like Penny saying hello, and then the rest of the Spider-Verse going, oh, it's cute! Gwen Stacy just going, what's wrong with these weebs? But yeah, there's lots of good quality stuff about this. Like, there's Penny again, and then J. Jonah Jameson saying, bring me pictures of Spider-Man! There's still good memes of it. Oh boy, that's pretty good. I like that one there too. And kind of a cool little thing here is like photography is like forbidden in theaters, and it's got her throwing her phone inside the spider suit, and it's really cool. It's very clever. I like what they're doing. And of course there's the pinching the cheeks here, and she gets mad a little bit, and it's adorable. I really like Penny's character, the art style, everything about it, and I want to see more. Like, please, Marvel, more Penny. I want more Penny. Please. So anyway, what are your thoughts and opinions on this anime-inspired Spider-Girl? Spider-Man, I don't even know what to say at this point here. You guys like her? You guys want to see some more like me? Or you guys are just like, oh, I got enough Spider-Man. I'm happy with, like, Peter. You know, like, it doesn't have to be much more than that. I don't know. Just leave your comments, thoughts below in the description. And as always, thank you guys so much for watching. Please leave a like, hit the subscribe, notification bell to get some more quality noble business. And I hope to see all you beautiful sons of guns again next time.
You crazy mother...